What a great way to take in a Tuesday afternoon. You're watching the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. And the starting group for Chicago, we've got LeBron James. Also Kevin Durant out there. And it's Wembanyama in at the power forward.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Leonard outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. James outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Durant. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Rebound Boston.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter to the paint. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's O'Neal. Leonard outside. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Checked by James. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And here's Chicago. James finds Wembanyama. James outside. Takes the three. Drops in the three.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Durant. Leonard passes to Holmgren. That one is off. Good D by Wembanyama. Chicago leading by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Will Chamberlain, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 4. Here's the floater. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the lay-in.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
Durant looking around. Pass to James. Outside Wembanyama. Sends it home from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And the Celtics call time here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for some teachers.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Puts up a 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Pippen. Lets it go. And Chicago again with a bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Durant against Leonard. There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter. From the wing, Chamberlain pulls it in.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Durant at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. White, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Durant. Here's Leonard. O'Neal, great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Bulls leading by 4. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. James against Leonard. Left side Durant. White with a steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And James launches it from deep. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead, up 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No points so far. On the court for the Bulls, we've got Wembanyama, LeBron James out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Pippen in at the 3. Pass to Leonard, unloads, will not go, misses off the front iron. Chicago leading. James with the ball. Here's Chamberlain. James inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The shot by James, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Ooh, Durant with a steal. LeBron going downhill. And it's James with the jam.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And here they go. Now James. Wembanyama with it. There's the 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Bulls leading by 4. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Durant with a screen on Leonard. James against Leonard. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
And Boston calls time here.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You're on the big screen. Keep on dancing. Two left feet there.
2 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
It's James on the wing. Back to Durant. Outside Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Down low. And slam dunk by James.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. The 3 from Holmgren. They get it back. Leonard passes to O'Neal. No good on the shot.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Holmgren. Chamberlain, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Count it! Leonard for 3.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
To the middle. Here's James. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from James. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Durant. And there's the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And we've got 1:18 left in the half. Wembanyama, high post. James up top. Leonard defending. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. No good with the triple. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 5. Back to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Launches it from deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Chicago. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Celtics trail by 5. Chet Holmgren out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Pippen. Pass to Durant. James outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. James has got 16 points.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. And here's Leonard. Clock at 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Kawhi Leonard. At the line with one shot.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Bulls leading by 5. Now James. He's got 16. Here's Chamberlain. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Durant, pass to James. Durant with a screen on Leonard. And he lobs it up. They swipe it. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Leonard's got room. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. The 3, James. Boston pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard passes to Holmgren. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's James. Deflected. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Holmgren. For the lead. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Chicago with the ball. Pippen pass to Durant. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Now O'Neal. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Gilgeous-Alexander goes back up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pippen. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second one.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
Boston shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
For 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Screen by James. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Holmgren. The 3-ball. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And James launches it from deep. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Boston out in front, up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Chicago. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. James is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they'll get another chance. Holmgren, the pass to Leonard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Chicago leading. Durant puts some moves on. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Holmgren finds Antetokounmpo. Here's O'Neal, and he jams it home with authority.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by one.
Timeout.
Chicago calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's James. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard with the ball. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. 4-3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And now a 4-point Celtic lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And that one's good. James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Here's O'Neal. It counts! And the foul! It's on LeBron James.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Shaquille O'Neal. At the line, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. The Bulls trail by 4. Durant, pass to Wembanyama. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Will playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Leonard outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Wembanyama. James with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Chamberlain. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Leonard on the wing. Double team on Leonard. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo with it. Just 5 to shoot. From 13, Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant for 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Durant. Good work defensively by Leonard. Boston trailing. And here is Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. On the break. Here's James. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Timeout called. The Celtics. Just 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense right on him. To stop the run. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
To the inside. Chamberlain. Yes!
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
And Boston calls time here.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the little screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see what you got. Oh, that's nice.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they get it back.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Over on James. Two shots. Two shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holmgren. Can't get the 3 to fall. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so Chicago takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.